Good evening, everybody. Welcome to your live post-match reflection of Luton Town FC versus Manchester United in the Premier League. It finished 2-1 to Manchester United at Kenilworth Road. Manchester United, we did have some opportunities to maybe score some more goals. Luton Town also had some opportunities as well. Make sure you are watching live. Make sure you are liking, subscribing, sharing, and please subscribe to my football channel. Link is pinned on top of the live chat. That channel's approaching 100 subscribers. We are one away from 90 subs on that channel. So if someone could subscribe, that'd be great. Get it up to 90 subscribers. Evening, mate. What a weekend I had. Yes, mate, with Liverpool winning, they did a good job. Liverpool, and also, yeah, Rangers as well. You've had one good weekend. So going back to the game today, Manchester United, I am honest when it comes to my match reaction videos. I think once again we got very, very lucky. We're lucky against Aston Villa, and we're lucky again today against Luton Town. These wins, we're only just getting over the line, and to me, for a club like Manchester United, we should be hammering these teams, we should be scoring at least 4 or 5 against them. Winning by a 1 goal cushion is not good enough. I'm sorry. It's just not. It's not sustainable. But you're winning matches. Just be happy. No, I'm not happy because I know we can perform much better. And also just parking the bus, sitting back and defending in the second half. I mean, what on earth is that all about? Manchester United badge, yeah. When we attack, we are a joy to watch. This is what this badge is about, attacking football, not defensive football. Absolutely pathetic. Just sitting back and defending. It's shocking. It really is. Your fans are going crazy again, saying you're back. I know, mate. Honestly, absolutely pathetic. Oh, it's shocking. But yeah, wow, unbelievable. Us just sitting back. We're not about that. We're Manchester United Football Club. We should be attacking, going for it. We started the game off brilliantly. Rasmus Højlund scored in the opening 35 seconds, and he scored again in the 6th minute of the game. Then after that, we just kind of sat back and allowed Luton to play. It's like absolutely ridiculous. Why did we not carry on what we did the whole game? That's what I don't understand. But it was a good win. We've won 4 in a row. Great. But the performances are still questionable, in my opinion. We're nowhere near good enough, honestly. Absolutely nowhere near good enough still. But, you're winning. Just be happy. You're in the race in the top 4. We're not good enough. You forgot about the start of the season we had. Fans are forgetting about the start of the season. Now we're winning matches, but it shouldn't be forgotten because start of the season it was absolutely terrible. And it's like these players are going to get a free pass for it, but not with me. I'm sorry. I won't forget the start we had to the season. It's totally unacceptable. But, just be happy. You're winning. You gotta be happy now. You're winning matches. Luton did well. Yes, they did. Chicken Nuggets guy. They did do very well. I'm surprised they scored. I'm not really, mate. I was expecting them to score because in front of the home crowds and that. What is it with Casemiro recently? I know Hayden. He's absolutely ridiculous, honestly. It's pathetic. Chicken Nugget guy, please can you unhide Glenn Gaymore for me? He's my loyal subscriber. Can you please unhide him? Laugh out loud, it's me Ethan by the way. Uh, can you please unhide Jamie? He's one of my loyal subscribers. Otherwise I will be forced to take action. Hold on. Hang on, Jamie. We will get you back, mate. Why does this guy keep hiding people on the stream? There we go. Unhidden. He's my loyal subscriber saying this should not be happening. If he keeps getting hidden, I will be forced to remove you as moderator because he's done nothing wrong. Yeah, just make sure, go careful, yeah, what you're pressing on your phone. I like you being moderator, but you cannot be hiding my loyal subscribers, mate. Faults are with the time after that tackle by Mason Hallgates. That was bloody assault. I need to look on that. What happens, mate? I need to look on that. What happens? But yeah, going back to the game, Manchester United, I thought, again, we're very lucky. Fancy brushing it under the carpet that we're winning matches, but the start of the season should not be forgotten because I absolutely. No, I don't want you to leave. I want you to stay on, but just stop removing Jamie, yeah? That's all I'm asking for because he's our most loyal subscriber. Sustains him in the knee. So, and it was only red after VAR reviews. Oh, right, I see. I'll look back on that, mate. But yeah, absolutely. Unbelievable that. But yeah, Manchester United, fans are getting all excited. Sky Sports think we're favourites to top four. We are not favourites top four, I tell you, because I just don't trust this team to go on a big winning run. But you've won four in a row now. You should be happy. Look, the standards I hold, right? I believe we could be doing much better as a football club, and we should be doing much better as a football club. I know I'm brutal when it comes to my team, but I make no apologies for it because it shows how loyal and passionate I am to my team. If we're winning matches, so yeah, I'm not happy with the performances because I'm not, honestly, absolutely, I'm not happy with it. It was the studs up 2 feet off the ground, leg breaker, disgusting tackle. Yeah, I couldn't agree more, Jamie. Absolutely couldn't agree more, mate. 2-footed stubs up tackle. Yeah, unbelievable. Yeah, I'll check that out later. But yeah, it's all very well winning these matches and that, but there's harder tests to come. We got Manchester City coming up soon. We got Liverpool coming up soon. That will be the big test. Luton played well today, but just their ball into the box was poor. They were over hitting things. They were overthinking things. It's just absolutely. Wow, if they took a couple more in their opportunities, they probably would have got a point or even all 3 points. Because once we went 2-0 up, I didn't think we're great at all. We will win. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, Liverpool were doing well. What a win they had yesterday against. Who was it again? Who did Liverpool play? Brentford, that's it. Yeah, Brentford. Very good win for Liverpool, that, mate. And Liverpool, in the moment, they are flying. They got all these injuries, so yet they're still winning matches. It's absolutely unbelievable. Honestly, absolutely wow. Yeah, Brentford, yeah. Yeah, I remembered now. But they have injuries, so yeah, they're still able to win matches. That is a sign of a very, very good team. A hammer blow for them, though, is losing Diego Jota, and they had to take Darwin Núñez off as a precaution as well. But they are doing absolutely superb, honestly. And when they play Man City on March the 10th, that's going to be a huge game, honestly. That could well decide the Premier League title. But what great form Arsenal are on as well. They are on absolute fire at the moment. I mean, 6-0 against West Ham, 5-0 against Burnley, and high scoring goals against Liverpool as well. Their goal difference, and all of a sudden, they've got the best goal difference, Arsenal. Mo Salah is back from injury. Yes, he is. Rodri in an interview crying around VAR. Rodri. Yeah, I know. Absolutely ridiculous, mate. The championship promotion race and the Premier League title race is so exciting this season. It is, mate. I completely agree. And also, after I finish doing this stream, I will be doing a video on my football channel. I'm going to talk about Bayern Munich. Do a 60-second video about Bayern Munich. Because what's happened to them recently? Surely Thomas Tuchel will be getting sacked because apparently they are holding an emergency meeting. So that means one thing, he's probably going to get relieved of his duties because the standards of Bayern Munich Football Club, this is not sustainable, being 8 points behind by Leverkusen. Honestly, it really isn't. Not because they've been winning matches for so long in titles. The fans are not going to accept this, what's going on at Bayern Munich. They're really not. Is Roger ignoring the fact that Haaland's missed about 9 chances? I know, tell me about it, Jamie. He bloody missed about, what, 9 headers or something. I lost count how many headers he missed. Sacking Nigelsson was beyond stupid. All just because they got knocked out in the Champions League. I know, mate. Absolutely ridiculous, Jamie. It really is. There's no loyalty in football anymore. Honestly, commentary nowhere. Also, it's out for Leeds, Ipswich, and us the second. Yeah, I completely agree. Leicester, or I know they lost to Middlesbrough yesterday, and that was a very good win for Middlesbrough against Leicester. Michael Carrick be absolutely delighted with that, but Leicester still miles points clear. That was just a bad day in the office for them yesterday. But Manchester United, Casemiro, I mean, what on earth was he thinking today? That was absolutely ridiculous. The first one, that was nowhere near a yellow card. That's so soft. I mean, what the fuck, ref? Seriously. Just shocking referee in that to give Casemiro a yellow card. So the second challenge he made, he's a lucky, lucky boy. He should have been sent off for that. And I'm glad Eric Ten Hag took him off. I'm not a fan of Eric Ten Hag, but I'm glad because he was playing a dangerous game, Casemiro. Hello, Boro Rules. Good evening to you. I hope you're well. I hope your day's going well. If you're new to my channel, make sure you are liking, sharing, subscribing, and please subscribe to my football channel. Link is pinned on top of the live chat. Can I have mods? At the moment, I'm happy with the moderators I got, but if things get a bit heated and that, I'll make you moderator as well. Thank you, Bro Rules. Appreciate that. And if you're a football fan, make sure you're subscribing to the football channel as well, because that's on 89 subscribers. We're one away from 90 on that channel. You can find the link to my football channel pinned on top of this live chat, and also it'll be in the description to this video if you're watching afterwards. Before this season, 4 teams in the championship history had 66 points at this point. At this point of the season, now 4 teams have done it in one season. Ridiculous. Yeah, crazy, mate. Honestly, absolutely crazy. But Borough Rules, I will consider you as moderator in the future. So, yeah. But Manchester United, I'm just glad we made the substitutes because obviously Harry Maguire's on the yellow card. And I don't think he had the best of games because he did like a hospital pass to one of their Luton Town players. And we very nearly got punished for that. And also he got a yellow card as well. So I'm glad Eric Ten Hag took him off and brought on Johnny Evans, in my opinion. Even though Johnny Evans is not quite good enough these days, he still does a decent job. He's lost a bit of pace, which is expected because he's 36 years old. Matthew CX, good evening, mate. How are you doing? I hope you're well. Thank you for joining me this evening, mate. I'm a Middlesbrough fan. I took it you were Borough Rules. I thought you were a Middlesbrough fan. Congratulations on your win yesterday. What a win for Middlesbrough, winning at the King Power Stadium. Absolutely incredible win for you guys at the King Power. Absolutely unreal that, because who expected that? Leicester have been high flying, and Michael Carrick goes there and gets all 3 points. Absolutely unreal. I'm a huge fan of Michael Carrick because obviously he was a good player for Manchester United, and he's doing a decent job at Middlesbrough. He really is. They had a bit of a tricky start to the season, but as the season's gone on, he's done a wonderful job. Manchester United fans today, they'll be happy when he gets another win. But I got to be honest with you, for a second game in a row, I'm going to say this now. We've got very lucky getting all 3 points, because Aston Villa, we should have drew or lost, and today we should have drew or lost, because we're not playing great football at all. This sort of football is not sustainable for the standards of this football club. We should be doing a lot more as a football club, scoring many goals. Thank goodness we got Rasmus Højlund on fire. I thought Marcus Rashford again today was a bit bang average. I thought number 8, the captain, was very poor at times today. I mean, what on earth was he thinking? It's like you're at the end of the game and you're putting the ball out of play. It's like, why don't you pass it to your teammates? Run it to the corner flag instead of like making its way back to the goalkeeper. Ross Barkley very nearly scored an equaliser where they hit the crossbar near the end of the game. So that's another reason why we got very lucky to hang on and get all 3 points, in my opinion. And number 8 missed an absolute sitter. I couldn't believe it. It's like, what on earth were you thinking, number 8's missing that chance? That's absolutely criminal. You meant to put it in the net and just you put it wide at the post. What an absolute clown, honestly. Absolutely dreadful miss by number 8. But I'm so glad 21 is not in the starting lineup. It looks like Eric Ten Hag is finally coming to his senses by not playing 21, because 21 makes this team play so bad because he's so greedy. Well, mind you, Rashford is greedy at times, and I really hope he goes to PSG. But Marcus Rashford can do no wrong. He's done good for the community, this and that. It's like, get in the bin, seriously. How many more times are fans going to defend Marcus Rashford? And you still had fans defending Marcus Rashford when he went drinking in Dublin when he should have been in training. It's like, come on, seriously. It's just they think, oh, he's done good for the community and that. Rashford has dropped this season a lot. He has, mate. I completely agree. Borough Rules. He's completely dropped off. Last season, he actually did some decent things, and then near the end of last season, anonymous again, just completely went off the boil yet again. It's just, this is why I never took things for granted with him, because I don't trust him. He's not good enough. Marcus Rashford. It's as simple as that. Yes, his form was good in that, but I knew at some stage he'll drop off. But he was doing so well. Just back him, get behind Marcus Rashford, and that. It's like, seriously, the moment he gets out of this football club, the better, because he's absolutely useless these days, Marcus Rashford. I so want him to go, honestly. He's holding his team back. There are much better players out there. If anyone thinks Manchester United signing Kylian Mbappe, I mean, it'd be a miracle if we do, but I cannot see Kylian Mbappe coming to Manchester United. I think his obvious club is Real Madrid, because he's friends with Jude Bellingham. He wants to go play with Jude Bellingham, and also wouldn't surprise me if Haaland also goes to Real Madrid as well in the future. Rashford is too greedy. He is Hayden Cox, I completely agree. At times, he's so greedy, he doesn't think about his teammates. He just likes to, overthink things and absolutely mess things up. The other one was Hoyland deciding to turn back instead of just slashing it at the goal. I mean, that goal he scored where it came off his chest, I'm not sure if he meant it, but what a goal that was from Rasmus Hoyland. Honestly, that was sensational. Like I said, whether he meant it or not is another matter, but it's a superb goal. Fair play to Rasmus Hoyland, and he's on absolute fire. I think that's now 8 goals he scored in about 6 matches. Unreal. He's on absolute fire at the moment, and long may it continue. Borough rules. Yeah, they are playing some decent football. And Michael Carrick is doing a heck of a good job there. He really is. First one, Fernandez did well, and not much wrong. It was just insane last second tackle from the defender. Yeah, it was true. Burrow seems to be doing really well against the good teams, so it's shocking against the weaker teams. Yeah, that's something they got to work on, but getting a result at the King Power Stadium, I couldn't believe it. When I was listening to all the football scores yesterday, they actually managed to get a result. That's unreal. Honestly, all 3 points in the King Power Stadium, and Leicester are on absolute fire. Sorry, if I said Southampton were cramp, I didn't really mean that if you're Southampton fan. No, that's okay. I mean, they were crap at the start of the season, but they've gone on a massive winning run. Yes, it came to an end against Bristol City, one of my local teams. It's absolutely unbelievable how Bristol City pulled that off at Ashton Gate to get a win against informed Southampton, who've not lost in the league since about September. Unbelievable scenes at Ashton Gate. It really was. But Manchester United, there will be some tougher tests to come for this team. Fans can get excited that we're in the top four race and that, but I honestly don't think we are in the top four race whatsoever. Because I've seen our football at the start of the season, it's just not been acceptable. It's just not been sustainable. Fans accepting mediocrity, and eventually, when Manchester United do bottle it, which they will do at some point, which I guarantee you now, I'm calling it now, they will bottle it, and fans, the brown envelope media, will go hiding. They won't be commenting or anything because they'll be crying in the corner that us loyal fans got it absolutely right. That this team is not good enough to get top four because I really don't think it is good enough to get top four. I'm sorry, I really don't think it is. This team is absolutely abysmal at times. Yes, we're winning matches, that's all good and that, but you got to question the performances still. When Josh did a video on our kids, it was the reason why I saw his YouTube account for the first time. Yeah, and I was so lucky you found my channel, Hayden Cox, honestly. And it's a pleasure to have you on board on here and many other subscribers as well. I just absolutely enjoy everyone being part of the Mr. Joshy J Army. I really do. Even if you don't always comment on my videos, it's just nice knowing that you are subscribed to my channel and you are enjoying my content. I hope they keep that Hummel kit they get up. Would love to see it in the Prem. I really hope so as well, Jamie. I really do. Seems I like the Atherton third kit as well. Tomorrow night, I am doing a live watch along of Atherton FC against Crystal Palace FC, and I will be wearing that third Atherton shirt, what looks very similar to the Southampton shirt. So join me for that tomorrow night. I'll probably be going live about 7:45 p.m. UK time, 8 o'clock kickoff live on Sky Sports. Massive game. I hope the Athertonians win. I really do. As I really like Atherton. They are one of the teams I like in the Premier League. Atherton's yellow kittens from last year or the year before wasn't bad. Yeah, I agree. How bad were Sheffield United today? Yeah, and they weren't great, I'm not going to lie. Beaten 5-0 at home once again by Brighton. They got hammered by Aston Villa at home. They got hammered by Newcastle at home. I'll watch that on Match of Day 2 later. That should be a good game to watch. But yeah, they are abysmal. Absolutely unbelievable, Sheffield United. It's like there's only one ticket for them. They are getting relegated. Sheffield United. They are going straight back down to the EFL Championship. It's as simple as that. Have they ever won a match? Sheffield, yes, they have. They beat Luton Town last time out. Last time they played, they actually beat Luton Town, but today they were straight back down to earth with a bang. I generally think the top five teams in the Championship would beat Sheffield United. 100% agree, Hayden Cox. I mean, what on earth were they thinking? At the start of the season, they sold their two top players, and straight away, that is a red flag for me. If you sell your top two players, that means you're in financial trouble. You have no interest in staying in the Premier League. It's as simple as that. But going back to Manchester United, yes, I'm happy we won the game, but I'm still not happy with the performances. Just sitting back and defending, that's not how I know Manchester United. The Manchester United, what I grown up with, when I was little, were attacking, going for it, winning trophy after trophy after trophy. These days, we score a couple goals, then we just sit back and defend and park the bus. It's like, why? Why do we do it? We're Manchester United's football club, and you're just sitting back and parking the bus. It's absolutely ridiculous. I don't enjoy it one bit because it puts Onana under pressure. We're likely to make a mistake. But as long as you win matches, it doesn't matter what style of play you play, does it? Maybe to you it doesn't, but to me, it absolutely matters to me. We should be playing attacking football. We should be going for it. We should be aggressive. Because this is what this Manchester United badge is about. Should be fighting and showing hunger and showing passion, moving forward at the pitch, not just sitting back and defending. It's absolutely ridiculous, honestly. It's like, I'd love to know, what does Eric Ten Hag do in training? Does he really want them to sit back and defend, or will today just attack? Or are the players too afraid to attack? Do they feel their safest option is to just sit back and defend? But that's not the Manchester United I know. Seriously, we got to improve on that. And against a more clinical team, the last two games we would have lost or drew. Aston Villa, if they were more clinical, we would have drawn or lost. Luton today, they were more clinical, we would have drawn or lost. Fans can get excited in that Manchester United are the best team on form at the moment to get top four. But what you got to realise is once it comes back crashing down to earth, I'll be calling it out, saying, I told you so. We will not get top four because I don't trust this team. I really don't. Leeds fans do my head in saying that Southampton have been very lucky this season and that they will smash us when they play us last game of the year. Yeah, I know, typical Leeds fans, that's typical Leeds fans in a nutshell, Hayden Cox. I was listening to Talksport earlier, and they were saying that Onana's footwork is the best world for a keeper, but they ignored the fact he was at fault for the goal. He was 100%, mate. He was caught in no man's land. He should have cleared it away, but he didn't. West Ham fans wanting Moyes out, overreacting. Bad runs happen, you'll be fine. Yeah, I know, it's absolutely ridiculous. Why is it they want David Moyes out? Aren't they happy with his style of play? I know teams want to see, fans want to see attacking football on their teams. I totally get that, because that's what I want Manchester United to do. I don't want us to just sit back and defend, because to me that's just boring, and fans get very bored of it. But if fans are happy the song they play that we're getting all 3 points, it's like seriously, where are the standards? Seriously, because if you're Manchester United, if you watch teams in the past, you'll see how quickly we've moved the ball, how fast we've moved the ball, how good we are at crossing the ball, how we create opportunities, and that. It's very rare these days you see that happen because this football is just pragmatic and something has got to change. That's why we still need a new manager because this football is not acceptable. It's not sustainable. If it was a bit more exciting, then I say maybe give Ten Hag a chance. But to me, he's got to go. He is still out of his depth. But I will give him credit the last couple of games he has done a decent job. But I'm not all of a sudden going to jump on the bandwagon and go, oh, wee Eric Ten Hag again and that. No, no, no. It doesn't work with me like that. Maybe win the next 10 games in a row or win me the FA Cup. Then we can absolutely reassess the situation. But as it stands today on the 18th of February, 2024, I am 100% Eric Ten Hag out still. And also, I am Mark Skinner out as well, because what on earth was that in the WSL yesterday with our ladies team? Getting hammered by Arsenal, showing absolutely no fights whatsoever. I mean, I don't care if that's the men or the women against Arsenal. That is totally unacceptable for the standards of this football club. If you are the men or the women, it's as simple as that. Nowhere near good enough. That performance yesterday was the worst performance I've ever seen in the WSL by the Manchester United women's team. Honestly, shocking. Ganacho was good today, but waits on front of the goal. He was, mate. I mean, why on earth did he not take that opportunity? Clean through on goal, took too long, and the goalkeeper saved it. Won a bloody European trophy. Be grateful. Yeah, Deacon Moyes did, but football fans forget this, don't they? Like, I'm happy Eric Ten Hag won us a trophy last season, but to me, it just papered the cracks because we had such an easy run to the League Cup final and never faced anyone competitive. What happens when we reached the FA Cup final against Man City? We got totally outclassed because our players showed no fight whatsoever. We could have stopped Manchester City from getting the treble last season, but we showed no fight in that final. So it's like we did well to get a goal back, but Man City, they battered us in that final, in the FA Cup final. So I get go City. Good evening to you, Royson Marcy. If you're new to my channel, make sure you are liking, sharing, subscribing, and please subscribe to my football channel. Link is pinned on top of the live chat. Oh yes, that lot are losing the plot now. The Rangers are back. Love seeing Celtic struggle recently. I mean, it's good news for the Scottish League, isn't it? Because it means we have a title race. Like at the moment, we got a title race in the Premier League. I, for one, as a neutral, are absolutely loving it that we've got a title race. Honestly, it's so exciting. It makes things so much more interesting. If it's a one-horse race, it's just like, wants to send you to sleep, man. But when it's exciting like this, it really gets you involved. It really gets you into the game. What was Bell like as a manager as Sunderland's fans don't like him? I mean, you know me, I don't like Sunderland. I don't like their fans one bit because obviously when Aguero scored that late winner and Sunderland's fans did the Postman dance, it's like, and they were singing songs about us. It's just like I cannot stand their fans, honestly. Absolutely, they can get in the bin, Sunderland fans, and they really can. The team I don't mind so much. It's a bit like Leeds. I can't stand their fans, but I don't mind their team. But yeah, Manchester United, top four is a realistic target, but even if we get top four, the start of the year we had should not be brushed under the carpet. We should talk about this and say, oh, we got lucky to get top four because how poor other teams were this season. That'd be the way I look at it. Anyway, if you agree, great. If not, then cry. I don't care. I genuinely do not care. Because if we get top four, to me, it just completely paper the cracks. But you're in the UEFA Champions League. I mean, if we've shown the same fights in the Champions League, what we've shown again shows this season, then it'd be another early exit, wouldn't it? Because the team was embarrassing in Europe this season. The day when Aguero scored the winner must have been a really hard day for Man United fans. Many of you must have shed a tear. I mean, I wasn't really crying. I was just in total shock and disbelief, mate. Honestly, Hayden Cox is unreal. There was a clip yesterday, Bale completely ignoring one of his players asking for a high five. Didn't even look at him. But yeah, while Manchester United are winning matches and that, at some point the wheels are going to fall off, and then these fans who believe we'll get top four now go quiet. Sky Sports will soon go quiet again because I believe top four, Tottenham could get top four, Aston Villa could get top four. I mean, if we did get top four and win the FA Cup, I mean, I say, wow, absolutely unreal. That's unbelievable. But I'll still call out the start of the season, though, because the start of the season should not be brushed under the carpet. It should be a learning curve for us to go forward. Meaning, right, that start of the season was totally unacceptable. We need to avoid making a repeat of that next season. Spurs are not consistent enough. Yeah, I know. Losing at home to Wolves, I mean, that's absolutely ridiculous. Why on earth did they lose at home to Wolves? That's a shocking result for Tottenham Hotspur. But Big Ange Posteloglou is doing a superb job at Tottenham. He really is, so fair play. Yeah, that's what I thought Bale said. He apologised as soon as he saw it. But yeah, Spurs, to me, I still believe they have a chance at top four, but they're not consistent enough. Aston Villa, they had a bit of a bad run, but they got back to winning ways yesterday at Craven Cottage. That was a great win at Fulham's grounds. But Fulham, they've been on a bit of a difficult spell recently, which Marco Silva, I think, will be frustrated about that because the start of the season, they were looking decent, Fulham. They really were, but recently they've gone on a bit of a bad spell, and it's looking a bit peak for Marco Silva. I'm not going to lie. How bad have Burnley been this season after a brilliant season last season? I'm really shocked seeing them 19th. I was expecting a lot more of them, mate. Honestly, I think United will finish fourth. I really do. Like I say, even if we do finish fourth, I'm not going to forget about the start of the season we had because it should not be forgotten about. Because if you forget about it, to me, you're not a true, passionate, loyal fan. Where if you talk about it, even at the end of the season, if we get top four, then it shows you're a true, passionate, loyal fan and you care about your football club. And you would call it out saying, start of the season we had was totally unacceptable and we must avoid making a repeat of it in the following season. If we want to go better and compete for a Premier League title, you cannot afford to keep starting seasons like that. You really can't. Yes, I know we're not really in the title race at the moment, and it will take a few seasons for us to get in the title race. So you can learn from these errors. It's going to make us a better team and put us in better shape as well, in my opinion. These times where I generally think Rangers would smash United. Yeah, honestly, I believe Rangers would, mate. Half the time, the way United just sit back and defend, it's absolutely unbelievable. Yeah, I'll never forget Southampton's shocking start to the season and when we lost 3-0 to Gillingham in the League Cup. thing is, mate, fans will now, but if you're a true passionate loyal fan, it should not be forgotten about because you should say, right, for the standards of Southampton Football Club, that was not sustainable, not acceptable. And if we start the season like that next season in the Premier League, we'll get relegated because they would be in huge trouble. They had a repeat start to next season if they get up to the Premier League. It make them be in big trouble. It really will. But obviously, I'm looking forward to when Manchester United play Manchester City, then Liverpool. Arsenal, we got near the end of the season, so that'd be very interesting. Then, say we get 3 points against Liverpool or points against Liverpool, and then take points off of City as well, and then maybe we have turned the corner. But I honestly don't think we have turned the corner. We've just got lucky recently how poor other teams have been when they're finishing. Like Aston Villa last game were terrible when they're finishing. And Luton Town today were terrible when they're finishing. So on the other day, they could have got a point or possibly maybe nicked it and got all 3 points, which that would have been total humiliation. But Luton are a decent side and they definitely had their chances. But I think Rob Edwards will be very frustrated with some of the crossing because his team are much better than that where they're good at crossing the ball, but today they were overthinking things and over hitting things. But they got a chance of staying up. They need to eradicate that quickly, otherwise they will get relegated. If we don't get relegated this season, it will hurt more than when we got relegated last season. I hear you on that, Hayden Cox. I really do. Completely agree. Mainu was good today. How he got booked, I'll never known as he won the ball. Yeah, I know. Pathetic, honestly. How was that a yellow card, Mr. Referee? Shocking decision. He did nothing wrong, and it wasn't even a yellow card. I hate the terrible players who do nothing, yet at random times pull it out random wonder goal. Yeah, I know, mate. It's because they don't care about the football club's badge. All they care about is being paid on the big bucks, the money. That's all they care about. Where Kobe Mainu, you see him at my football club, he's playing for this Manchester United badge. He's showing hunger, fight, and passion. Andros Townsend, he came on as a substitute at Luton Town. And it's incredible he's still playing football. I thought he might have retired, but no, he's part of the Luton Town player. So, but let's wait and see what happens during the games in the week. Obviously, Manchester City got their game in hand against Brentford, and Liverpool got their game in hand against Luton Town at Anfield. I believe Liverpool will beat Luton Town at Anfield and Brentford to Man City. I'm expecting Man City to win, but Brentford could get a draw there as well, as Manchester City don't really have an easy time against Brentford. They were good against Brentford last season, but yeah, absolutely unbelievable. Athens was like a brick wall today at the back when he came on. Yeah, he was. I completely agree. People whining about Brentford not getting a penalty yesterday, ignoring Jota being bloody rugby tackled in for his half. Yeah, absolutely ridiculous, Jamie. It really is. It's just fans these days when it comes to social media, they just like to chat absolute rubbish. It's just like, why on earth would you watch absolute rubbish? Because to me, it's just exhausting. It's jarring. It's absolutely incredible. City will beat Brentford, I think, at home. I mean, you never know. Angerton set up, no, not Angerton. Chelsea set up brilliantly yesterday. And I couldn't believe that Chelsea got a point. They could have had all 3 points, but they're poor with their finishing. And Pochettino made these silly substitutes, which that halted Chelsea's momentum. But they still did well, Chelsea, I have to admit. Robertson was clumsy, but people look over. Used to play hatred on Liverpool. Yeah, I completely agree, Jamie. Absolutely, completely agree with that. But yeah, Manchester United, yes, we are playing some good football, but the football to me is not sustainable. I want us to be much more fluid and faster with our passing, and the goalkeeper to be better because no doubt Onana is currently struggling at times. You wouldn't write Sterling scoring against City, the title race and goal in Liverpool. But yeah, the amount of goals Manchester United have conceded this season, and we've been on the minus goal difference. It's only now we've really got 0 goal difference. But yeah, Mr. Banana, Onana, I just wish he would save the ball, man. It's like he can't seem to catch it. He seems to go out for a corner, but yeah, great point for Chelsea in the Etihad Stadium. It really was. Man United need a solid goalkeeper. Yeah, we do, mate. Honestly, it's like you can't trust Onana. You really can't. The last 2 games he's done some decent things. Great. That's your job as a goalkeeper. I appreciate that, but you got to be doing a heck of a lot better, honestly. Then maybe we can reassess the situation. But as it stands now, again on the 18th of February 2024, Mr. Banana, Andre Onana, still, in my opinion, is not good enough to be a goalkeeper and should be out the starting lineup, in my opinion. Wysel De Gea, yeah, he can help a little, but he's still decent. Yeah, I know, mate. It's crazy. What on earth this Dutch clown was thinking sending him? This is why I'm not a fan of Eric Ten Hag, because he sold Ronaldo, he sold De Gea. It's like, honestly, absolutely ridiculous by Eric Ten Hag. But fans be like, but Onana's trying his best. He makes some good saves, this and that. Maybe he makes some good saves, but his kicking out ball distribution is shocking. You called De Gea out for that a couple of times, so maybe you should start calling Andre Onana out for it. But fans won't because his lover boys, Onana's lover boys, and the brown them like media will soon go hiding about it. They really will. But yeah, Tuchel should go to United. Yeah, who knows? He may make a decent manager, actually. Huge fan of Thomas Tuchel, and it's quite sad he got sacked as Chelsea manager because I thought he's doing a decent job. But Todd Bowley, he wanted to bring in his own coaching staff. Pochettino is doing a good job, but whether he's the right man for Chelsea in the long term, that is another question and another matter to decide. It would have been like Arsenal selling David Seaman in the mid-90s. They had got pelters. Yeah, I agree, Jamie. Any Manchester United fans who were annoyed at De Gea getting sold should call it out because I called it out because to me it was totally unnecessary and totally unacceptable selling David De Gea. It's just like, why? Why would you sell literally our best goalkeeper who won the Golden Glove last season? I really don't understand that logic. I really don't. Ten Hag has won your fans back. Not me, mate. He's still not won me back yet. And it's going to take a heck of a lot for Eric Ten Hag to win back my trust. Because, like I said, even though we won 4 in a row in the Premier League, well done to the team. I will give them credit for that. But the football is not acceptable. It's not sustainable. Take out 21 and look at what happens. You start winning. I know, mate. It just goes to show 21 is part of the problem. He doesn't play as a team. He's just such a greedy player. And I don't like that. I want players who are playing for the badge, not just thinking about themselves. For example, Kobe Mainu. Garnacho is a bit inconsistent, but at least he tries. his best, and he should have scored today. That chance he had in the second half or in the first half, that was totally unacceptable the way he missed it. He's got to be doing a lot better than that. He really has. But yeah, I mean, Manchester United, look, as I say, we're nowhere near the complete article yet. It's going to take a while for us to get a team we want, the board of the directors we want, a new Old Trafford Stadium, because it definitely sounds like it's going to be a brand new stadium. We're going to knock down the old one and build a 90,000 seater stadium. I mean, from the history aspect, it would be really sad to lose the current Old Trafford Stadium, but in hindsight, imagine if we opened up restaurants, how much money we could make at half time with a 90,000 seater stadium. I mean, it'd be absolutely unbelievable. It really will. There was talk midweek that you are after our director of football, Jason Wilcox. I heard about that as well, mate. Be interesting to see what happens with that. Yeah, 21 should never start a game in the Premier League again. 100% agree, Hayden Cox. He shouldn't, because yes, you'll still have some fans sticking up for him, but if he's got mental health, look, I hope he gets the help and support he needs, or it's just a PR stint by this football club. But I don't want to speculate because I'm not like that. I rather, if they say, oh, he's got mental health and that, then I hope he's getting the help and support because it's horrible, It's literally like an enormous virus, how the amount of mental health affects people, how many people are being affected by it. But my advice always is if you are affected by it, you're not alone. There's plenty of professionals who can help you, your friends and family. So, yeah, there. But yeah, Jason Wilcox, will he come to Manchester United? I hope so. I think he would make a good director of football. Also, the player from director from Newcastle as well. I believe he'll do a good job. But I like what Ineos are doing. They're making changes to this football club. They're setting the standards high once again. It's great to see Tom Lockyer in the studio today. The Luton Town player who literally collapsed on the pitch and against Bournemouth needed medical attention. He went to the hospital and thankfully they were able to treat him and he's now back watching his team, Brentford. No, Luton Town. But obviously, he should think about his health. Maybe it is time for Tom Lockyer to call it. Maybe it's time for Roy Hodgson to call it. I mean, at his age, managing is so stressful, and best wishes go out to Roy Hodgson. They really do. Top manager. And there's rumours that he wants to take charge of the game tomorrow night against Angerton. I mean, he should be thinking about his health, but he wants to manage the team. Fair play to him, honestly. What a man Roy Hodgson is. Top respect to him. He may not be liked by anyone, but I think he's a top class manager. I really do, Roy Hodgson. Do you think Jadon Sancho will ever play in your kit again? Possibly not, mate. I honestly don't think he will. Yeah, it was so sad when he had that heart attack. Best wishes go out to Roy after collapsing the other day. Yeah, it would be nice to see Tom Lockyer back, but to me, he should think about his health and just retire from playing football. Maybe have an ambassador role or something. Seems if Roy Hodgson loses his job at Crystal Palace, I believe he should be offered an ambassador role because he's done such a good job for that football club. And a lot of Palace fans are thankful for the work he's done, the loyal ones. But the ones on social media and that, they won't be praising him. These supporters who said Eric Ten Hag out before will now be Eric Ten Hag in. It just sums the social media up. It really does. And it's like, at times it's exhausting, it's jarring, but hey, be my guest. If you're happy with Eric Ten Hag again, fair enough. But I'm still not happy with him. Honestly, absolutely I'm still not happy with Eric Ten Hag, which is why, as I said, on the 18th of February 2024, I am still Eric Ten Hag out. It's as simple as that. Nothing has changed whatsoever for me. I think Lockyer should go into coaching. I do, Hayden Cox, absolutely. But we'll see how good Manchester United are when we play in the top sides. If we can get wins and some points against them, then that'd be massive. But if we get hammered in that, then fans will start saying, oh, we won't get top four, we're absolutely useless and that. That'll be the same set of fans saying, oh, as soon as we go on the winning streak again, oh, we're favourites to the top four. But not once this season, like I said, we're favourites to the top four, because I generally do not believe we are favourites to the top four. I really don't. But I hope I'm proved wrong. I really am. But like I keep saying, even if we do get top four, to me, just it papers the cracks. It really does. Twice a year. Sign he should stop and focus on his health. Yeah, absolutely. Because it happened to Tom Lockyer in the playoff final as well, where he collapsed and had to go to hospital. So, yeah, absolutely. He needs to start thinking about his health. But, yeah, Manchester United, Fulham next at Old Trafford. I know Fulham are on a poor run in the moment, but there's no doubt they'll give us a tough game and they'll give it a go. Because teams do not fear going to Old Trafford anymore. And them days are gone. Teams used to fear going to Old Trafford, and not anymore. Absolutely not. Them days are gone. The fear factor's gone. That's what I miss the most. As soon as we can ignite the fear factor back to Old Trafford, I think we'll be in a much better place as a football club. Good night, Jamie. I hope you're having a good night's sleep. But yeah, absolutely. Look, Manchester United fans, there'll be some who are rejoicing, jumping up and down, going out on the piss, whatever, but not me. Me, I'm more cautious because even though we're winning matches, like I say, the performances are still worrying me. And it's just that's why you got to remain calm. You got to remain cautious. Don't get overexcited because if you get overexcited, you're going to be left bitterly disappointed. How many times have I been let down by Manchester United this past decade? When is your next game, mate, and who is it? I'll say in just now, it is Fulham at Old Trafford on Saturday afternoon, 3 p.m. kickoff. Like I say, at Old Trafford, the fear factor's gone, and Fulham, they'll go there with no fear whatsoever. Because they see teams going to Old Trafford these days, and teams just think, right, this Manchester United team are nowhere near the same team as what they used to be. We'll go there and give it a go. But I miss them days where we used to hammer teams at Old Trafford. I really do. I hope one day it returns. Sorry, mate, I was replying to my mate, so missed that when you said it was Scotland. Yeah, all good. Hayden Cox, no worries. But yeah, but tomorrow night I am going live, as I said, for Everton against Crystal Palace. I'll be going live for that at 7:45 p.m. UK time. If you're interested in watching that, make sure you come in and join the fun and banter. If you are watching live, make sure you're liking, sharing, subscribing, and please subscribe to my football channel. That is doing really well in the moment, approaching 100 subscribers on this channel. We are fast approaching 900 subscribers. So, if you are a football fan, on this channel I upload a lot of Manchester United content, and on my football channel I upload loads of different football content, talk about loads of different football teams. So, if that interests you, make sure you are subscribing to both channels. And also on this channel, I review plenty of items as well, like football shirts, different shoes, and that. Loads of different things I review. So it'd be great to have you on board on this YouTube channel. It really will. But once again, people, I appreciate your time this evening. This is about 3 or 4 Sundays in a row. I've now gone live on the Sunday. Obviously, Manchester United playing on Saturday. This channel and the football channel, it's two excellent channels. Yeah, I agree. Obviously, Manchester United is playing on the Saturday. Instead of doing a Sunday night live, I will be doing a Saturday night live post-match reflection. So if you are available on the Saturday night at 9 p.m. UK time, please come in and join the fun and banter. It'd be great to have you on board with this. But anyway, I am wrapping this up now, people. I appreciate your company for the last hour or so. It's been fun as always. Thank you so much for the support. And like I said, if you are a football fan, make sure you are liking, sharing, subscribing, because it'd be great to have more of you on board and grow the Mr. Joshy J army even more. It really will. So thank you very much all. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday evening. Take care. Good night, everyone. Thank you.